Got one from my client out in Richmond. It's with a financial company. They got about 35 users, got some cybersecurity issues. Looking forward to talking with us. So that one's set up for next week. Got one from my client that is out in Toledo. It is with a large manufacturer. It's about 100 users, 7 locations. Kind of want to get a full idea of what it looks like to work with us as a partner. So both should be really good meetings.
Got one today from my commercial cleaning client down in Dallas. Spoke with the AVP of facilities at this bank. About 15 locations. Currently with the company, but not super happy. Open to seeing what our services look like, see if we might be able to be a little bit better. So our president's be going out there on Monday, meet with him at their corporate office, and then see the other locations from there. But sounds like really good timing. Should be a really good opportunity.
I got my 4th appointment this month for one of my janitorial clients. It was with a large school district that manages over 88 schools. The meeting is set for next month, so fingers crossed. It's a good one. I got an appointment for my cleaner out in California. It was with a medical facility, and they didn't need any janitorial services, but they had some external maintenance that they wanted us to look at. So we're going to go out there next week and see what we can do for them.
So I got 2 appointments today. One for my Greensboro client with a healthcare company. They actually have one in-house guy. We're looking for additional help with their compliance side of things, being in healthcare. We're meeting with them next week to discuss that. And then I also got another appointment from my Raleigh company, Raleigh IT company. It's with a school district out there, $42 million in revenue, 500 to 1,000 employees. Meeting with their COO and IT team to discuss specifically cybersecurity and compliance with the schools as well out there. So we're meeting with them next Wednesday as well to discuss those options. Pretty good ones.
Got one for my Nashville client, it's a healthcare provider. They currently work under an IT provider, but they're considering changing at the moment. 100 users, 6 servers, 7 different locations. We're going to actually have a meeting with them over a discovery call tomorrow.
All right, happy Tuesday. How are we doing? Good, great. Good, doing good. Thanks for asking. What are we at today? How many we got? 9. 9. Pretty good start. Who wants to talk about one? We got a good one this morning. Ryan?
Yeah, I got a pretty good one for Urban. We spoke with the CEO of a massive property management company. They do $250 million in revenue a year, and they sent me down to their VP of construction in Miami. I got him on the phone, said he's open a meeting. They have at least 20 properties that I can see on their website, but that's just that we can inquire about now. So they probably have a ton more. We got a Google Meets with him next Monday at 4 to go over what he wants to do at each of the properties, so it should be a pretty good one.
Who else? Brendan?
I got a good one for Sublime today. It was a healthcare. I got the CEO on the main line. He was saying how they're working with somebody, but he's considering changing. I asked him about a contract. He goes, I have a way out. And I was like, all right, sweet. There's 100 users, 6 servers, 3 different locations. Set that up for tomorrow at 1:30.
Nice job.
You've been digging deep for him, so you deserve that. Way to work hard for it.
Who else? A couple good ones maybe with somebody?
Me?
Mace?
Yeah, I have one that I've been following up with the CFO for a while now. They're working with a company, but asked him, when the last time they had any kind of assessments done. He said it hasn't been for, a couple of years, pretty much since they took over. So I said, well, that's kind of concerning. Let's get up and set up a meeting and kind of walk you through all that. So they've got about 35 users. It's a financial company, so it should be a pretty good one for Mike.
Yeah, I had 2. I had one for 10-4. It's a smaller HVAC company, 10 users, have a company, but open to reviewing options. So we're doing remote Friday. And then I just got off set one for Integratech. It's number 4. It is a design. They do glass design and remodeling. So it's about 8 users, but has a company that's about 2 hours away from, so it wants someone local, and set that up in person for the 2nd.
Who else?
I got one for Central Ohio. It's with the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. They manage 88 schools, so it should be a really big one.
Just had a partner meeting yesterday with him. He loves the changes and everything that you made, so keep that up. Good job. Emma, do you have one?
Yeah, I got one. I got one for citywide in Philadelphia. It's a furniture store. It's smaller, but he has someone in-house and he's open to looking outside.
John, didn't you do something cool today?
Yeah, we got one from Maintenance of America, 15 location bank, actually looking to switch services, so Greg's going out there Monday.
Nice. There goes my chocolate. It's one cool thing about seeing Laura, you get to take her chocolates. Clay?
I had a good one from yesterday. Got knocked a 0 off the board for 360. It was actually a guy that I spoke to, I think 2 months ago, and weren't having any leaks, any issues, and I just called him to follow up. And he's like, yeah, we were walking around and found a leak on one of the buildings, so we're going to go out, I think it's Thursday, see if we can help him.
Very nice.
I got one yesterday for my Greensboro client. It was with a construction company. Talked with the CIO. He said he had 20 locations, 10 to 50 employees at each location, 500 employees altogether pretty much. Each one working with a laptop. Said he had an in-house team, but he's got a ton of things that he's looking to do, except budget's been a big factor, and the fact that he has an in-house team. I called my guy, talked to him about it, and he goes, oh, we could probably save him $300,000-400,000 a year if he just ripped out his in-house team and went with us. And so we're meeting Wednesday afternoon with him, and I'm actually going to sit on that meeting to see how it goes, so pretty pumped about that.
What about proposals? Saw you go out this morning. Okay.
This guy got one out. There's 2 different ones that sent out, one for 10 and one for 13 grand a month, and it could go up from there. Just kind of going to depend on how everything shakes out.
Yeah, he said that's a huge opportunity to do their IT support, and then they cut them completely off. He said it could even go up to 18K MRR, so that's a big one. Anyone else? Any other proposals? Benny?
Got a proposal with Powerhouse Solar for 126 grand, their rev share.
Sean, you have something?
Yeah, Service Master got back to me yesterday. They closed a deal with an appointment I set up a week and a half ago for 5-night 2-week cleaning for $22.50 MR.
Nice job.
Yeah, ACG Tyler had one out. It's for the complete care package, like $7,600 plus a $3,500 one-time set fee, and then like a basic $770 a month other option. So hopefully, obviously, it's not the $770 a month, and it's the $7,600, but we'll see.
Keep them coming.
That's I got a proposal out for $84,000.
Yeah, Integratech got out another one, pretty big. It's 2 options. It's like right under 11 and right under 13K MRR. Got an update from Jason this morning as well. It was another pretty big proposal that we got out. It was a proposal review this morning, which ended up turning into an all-day site visit. So he's doing like asset inventory. He's doing inventory on like all their sites. It's like 4 locations. So sounding pretty good. He's pretty confident in it, and it might close within the next week or 2. Yeah, and it's like, I think it's around, it's between like 6 and 7K. He's gonna have like final numbers, it might change, but between 6 and 7K tomorrow.
Bab's first win, 3 months in.
Yeah. If you're on my team, let's enjoy pizza. If not, you might get a leftover if we're feeling giving today. But enjoy your lunch and let's get back to it.
Brock, what was the challenge? What did they need to do?
So the team needed to beat the IT Savage Squad from Joe and appointments. It was a race to 5, pretty easy for us to do. So we hit that pretty quick, and now the team gets pizza.
All right, so I got 2 appointments today. One for my client down in Miami. It's with an HVAC company. talked to the office manager, handles the relationship with their current MSP. No major complaints, but they're about 10 users, 1 location, 1 server. We are going to meet them over Teams this Friday. Then I got another one for my client in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It is a residential and commercial glass service company. They have around the same amount of users, between 8 and 10. They're using a company that is mostly doing things remotely. They're about 2 hours away. So I talked to the president. He likes that we're local, so we are going to meet with him in person here in a couple of weeks. Busy guy, so can't meet till April, but should be a really good conversation. Told me some of the pain points that they're having. Nothing major, but he likes that we're local, so we're going to go out and meet with them and see what we can do for him.
I got one for my client out in Louisville today. It's with a nonprofit organization. They are currently working with a company, but they couldn't really get their phone system integrated with all the other technology that they have very well, and they're looking for something more personal where it's more or less the same tech coming out each and every time, opposed to someone different every time. So scheduled that one for later next week, so it should be a pretty good one.
I got an appointment today for my solar client in Miami. Spoke with the CEO of this big property management company. They're nationwide, handle a lot of big commercial manufacturing buildings, and they also have a manufacturer for their own company down in Miami. So she connected me with the VP of construction out there. Shot him over an email the other day with some times. Unfortunately, it didn't work, so I got him back on the phone today. Got him locked up for a meeting on Monday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Should be a pretty good one. I want to talk about multiple locations that they want to implement solar at, so hopefully it goes pretty well.
I got an appointment for my cleaner out in Philadelphia. It was with a furniture store, and they currently have an in-house team, but they're interested in comparing prices and services, so we're going to go out there next week and see what we can do for them.